be an even game. The Raiders coming out with a 2-8 record. And Howard Lake is actually rolling pretty well right now.
Right, I agree. This is gonna be a game to watch. This will definitely be something to keep my eye on.
Yeah. And one thing that I'm interested in seeing is the rebounding by the Lakers. If you look at the starters, you'll see that Howard Lake has an advantage in height. So I think that'll be kind of a key thing coming tonight, will be the rebounds.
Right. I definitely do agree. They also need to get the lead ahead of them. They need to get a lead and sustain that lead because they haven't been able to keep that lead for the second half and everything like that.
You sound like you've coached before.
Yeah.
We welcome you tonight to tonight's game between the Norwood Young American Raiders and our Howard Lake Beverly Women's Lakers. The Minnesota State High School League and the Howard Lake Beverly Women's Public Schools encourage positive sportsmanship and behavior at our activities. Please support the players and coaches with positive comments and acts and respect the decisions of the game officials. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we ask that you rise and remove any headwear and face our nation's flag. In doing so, please remember the valiant men and women who have served and are currently serving our country. So we pay honor to our country with our national anthem, performed by the Howard Lake Beverly Winston Pep Band, directed by Stephanie Daly.
Getting ready now for the starting lineup here.
And for tonight's starting lineup, first, the Norwood Young American Raiders, a 6'2" sophomore, number 0, Wayne Will. For the Lakers, a 5'10" sophomore, number 2, Noah Bush. For the Raiders, a 5'8" sophomore, number 4, Tyler Smith. For the Lakers, a 5'7" senior, number 12, Brandon Morrow. For the Raiders, a 6'5" junior, number 23, Jared Behe. For the Lakers, a 6'3" senior, number 24, Nate Hoyer. For the Raiders, a 6'3" senior, number 32, Jared Flander. For the Lakers, a 6'3" junior, number 30, Brandon Houston. And for the Raiders, a 6' junior, number 34, Dominic Sundheimer. For the Lakers, a 6'7" senior, number 32, Brock Bangasser. The Lakers are coached by James Carr, assisted by Andy Hartwig, Steve Godwin, and Sam Miller. The Raiders are coached by Adam Tigers, assisted by Josh Anderson, Joe Emmett, and Dave Anderson.
Nice atmosphere here tonight out there tonight.
Yeah.
Having the band really brings out a more atmosphere.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's on their feet for this band and everything. This is so awesome.
Coming out opening tip off here.
And Brock and Noah. As the game will start off with the Lakers have the ball. Going over to Brandon. Back to Brandon. Foul.
Calls on number 34, Dominic Sutton, Chris first.
Weren't a little emotion there, Howard Lake was.
Yeah. They're going to need to keep that in check. Down it's Noah. They'll give it Brock. And a little bit three. Back to the Raiders. Raiders down court. And Nate ends up picking up the ball. They'll start going down. Go for three was Brandon. And he gets it. First points of the game goes to Lakers.
It's a nice way to start the game there for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's a good start. Good momentum booster too. Confidence booster as well. And that'll be going the other way.
Oh, he called it on the offense. He called it on the Norwood.
Yeah. So I'll be going to the Lakers.
That's already his second foul.
Oh, really? Wow.
Suttheimer's second foul.
Giving it to Noah, and they'll start off this possession.
Looks like Norwood's coming out with a man-to-man too.
Yeah, looks like it. Starting off the cup. There we go.
Nice inside look by Rock.
Yep, Rock got two now.
A lot of motion, a lot of movement there.
Yep. They're going to need to keep the ball moving. Noah ends up taking the ball off. That deflection there. That's going to go to Brandon Carls. Looking back to Noah. Oh, loses the grip, but back on it. Back to Brandon. Give it to Nate as they go around the court. Brock has it in the middle.
Nice
Noah.
cut. Nice
Ooh.
cut.
Nice.
Bush cutting from the weak side there.
Yeah.
Opposite side of the ball. Kind of got lost in the confusion there of the cut.
Wow, there we go. Back to Brandon. Giving it to Nate, and he's going to see if he can do something with it. And he's going to going to not pass it correctly, and he's going to give it to Tyler, and that will miss. As Nate's going back, sprinting down the court, he loses his grip. Going to give it back to Noah Bush. Hudson with the ball, a lot of movement. Keeping the defense on their toes.
Center top screen there.
Yeah.
Nice ball.
He's got it.
Very nice ball movement there from the
Yeah.
Lakers. Coming inside, coming out.
Going
nice.
to Brady. And there's the layup, and it won't make it. As Noah will get it. Noah's going to sprint down the court. Going around. Layup. Barely missed. Brock with the rebound. He's got it.
Offensive rebound. Offensive rebound by Brock.
Nice job.
Nice putback.
Timeout.
That's a good run there. Starting it off 10-0 there for the Lakers.
I know.
That's a good start of the game.
They can't get too confident though.
That's right. They still got to play hard all the way through. But it really looked nice. They were working some inside out. They were working down low, and they pick it out to the outside for the jump shot.
Right.
That was a nice look. Nice ball movement for the open look.
Yep.
It's a nice job by the Lakers there.
Yeah. The Raiders are going to need to adapt to that and really try to switch their strategies up to get to that part and stop playing man-to-man. They'll might be able to do something that way. So it looks like Smith will take the ball and we'll give it to Austin. Giving it to Brady. Brady's going to go to the outside. Keeping the ball on the outside. It's tipped, but it's going to be caught by Tyler. A lot of communication going on as well. Oh, and it's going to get stolen. Brock.
Nice job.
Back to Brandon. Brock looking to do something. He's going to get it. Nice spin. Nice spin.
Nice footwork by Brock there. Nice movement with the ball.
Giving it to Austin. Austin trying to get a basket. It's going to hit the rim, but it's going to go back to the Lakers.
Tough defense by the Lakers.
Yeah, they really came to play, that's for sure. Going for three. Going to miss the mark just a little bit. Back to Brandon Carls. As he's got a lane. Going back to Noah. Wondering where he wants to take it. Gives it to Brock. Going up for another one. It's too much.
Good look there by Brock. Good look.
Yeah. Tyler. Oh, he's going to knock into Noah, and Noah's got a lane. Giving it to Nate, and Nate.
Nice quick hands.
Nice.
Nice quick hands by Noah Bush there.
Yep. And that's going to be a foul on Brady. That's his first.
Yep, that one's on Will. Already the team's fourth.
Wow. Gonna miss that first one. Subs will come in as Woolhouse and Spencer will take over for Brock and Brandon Hudson. And that's gonna be one.
Some nice touch there by Hoyer. Lakers look to be in the zone now.
Yeah.
Kind of a 2-3 matchup.
Yep. Bringing it back to the outside, going in. It's going to be passed. Brandon Carls with the ball, steal. Going in. Passing to the outside and going for a three. And
Nice shot. Nice shot. Skipped it all the way across court.
Wow.
Great pass,
Nice.
great shot.
Good play by them. They're hustled to the ball, didn't stay in defense. That's good. And back to Dominic. As he's going to go for three, and that's going to make it. Good shot by Dominic.
Doesn't have a cover on it.
Right.
They finally made one.
Yeah. Let's hope they can swing that around. Nate to Noah, back to Carls, going in. That's going to be a foul.
Looks like Carls will be getting 2 shots here.
Yep. That's their 5th foul in only 6 minutes-ish.
Yeah, second foul.
Yeah, second foul for Jared.
Yeah, Fahey's second.
Yeah. There's the first.
So right now they got 2 guys, 2 of their players with 2 fouls already
Yeah.
early in the first half.
I wonder how that's going to affect them in the second when time matters.
fouls with the second.
And that's going to switch it.
Yeah, when players get 2 fouls early, they usually sit on the bench for a long time in the first half, so they might be there for a while.
Right. Back to the outside. Opposite side of the court. Inside and out. And there's for 3, and that's going to be a little bit off the mark as Noah ends up sprinting down the court. Does he have the layup? Just over, but Nate with the rebound. And that's going to be a foul on the Raiders again.
Team 6 already.
Oof. That's Jared's 3rd foul.
Wow. Can't believe the coach had him back in the game, but being that they were down by this much, they had to try and put one of their starters back in.
Yeah.
Kind of burned him there, picking up his 3rd now.
Just going to miss the 2nd one, and it's going to go back to the Raiders as Dominic will have the ball to start off their possession of this time.
Howard Lake still playing in that matchup 2-3.
Yep, 55, yep. Hayden with the 2.
Snuck down there with the back cut and they found him.
Yep. Fast feet. Nate bringing it in to...
Looking for Cody there.
Yeah, looking for Cody.
Looking for some high-low.
Yep. Going for another 3, and that's going to make it. Thomas Jensen with his 3.
Might be warming up now.
Yeah. Giving it back to Carson. Carson trying to look for something as he gives it to Cody.
Nice
back to
pass.
Nate, and that'll go in for 2.
Nice pass there by Spencer.
Good movement by everybody. Going for another 3, and that's going to be a little bit off. And he's not going to be able to save that, as we'll go to the Lakers. As some substitutes are coming in, it looks like Cody was substituted by Brandon Carls, and Noah Bush will be subbed as well. 21-8 as the 10-minute mark, as 10 minutes remain on the clock. Nate on the outside,
travel.
And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah. Slide his feet.
Yep.
Good idea. Just got a little excited there with the ball there. 21-8 now here.
Back to Thomas. As Thomas fast on the passes. And that'll be Lakers ball because it was tipped by Bennett. Giving it back in, going for 3. Just a little bit off as Brock will pick up the ball. Brandon Carls bringing it back to Brock. Brandon caught by 2. Bringing it back out.
Nice and patient. That's what you want to do. Look for a good look. If you don't have it, bring it back out. Reset.
Yep.
There they
Brock's
go again.
in the middle, and he's going to be able to get the 2.
Working that high-low again.
Yep.
Get the ball top of the key.
The height difference is really taking an effect now.
Get the ball top of the key and then kick it down to Brock down low.
Yep. A lot of movement as Hayden trying to get it, as it's going to get rebounded by Austin, and Austin's trying to stay in, and the ball's going to end up coming out.
Staying here to Norwood.
Yep.
Massive
so it looks
subs
like
here. They got 3 guys coming in.
Yeah.
Here.
And Dominic will start off the ball. Trying to throw it in somebody. Giving it to Thomas, as Thomas is going to bring it in. Back to Thomas. Back to Brady, and that will be another foul.
Body foul underneath.
That is going to be Brock's first foul.
2 shots coming here.
That's going to go in. That's 1 for the Raiders, and the second attempt. That's just going to miss it as they'll rebound it for Brandon.
Foul underneath on Norwood, I believe.
Wow.
That'll put the Lakers at the line.
Yeah, and that's another 2. That's their second foul for Brady.
Second foul on Team 7, so that puts Brock at the line.
Yeah.
Shooting 1-on-1.
Yep. That's going to make it. That's going to be the second.
25-9 now with 8:20 left in
Yeah.
the first half here. Howard Lake bringing a little trap.
Yep. The Raiders are going to come around and they're going to bring it over to the Lakers side of the court. And to shoot it in, and that's going to be just off. Brandon Carl is trying to find somewhere, and he's going to find Brock on the inside, and that's going to be 2 plus 1.
And 1. Counted and 1 for Brock.
Yeah. That's going to be foul number 3 on Brady Wills.
Wow.
They need to keep their emotions in check a little bit. They're getting a little bit ahead of themselves.
Norwood's going to be running out of bodies here soon.
Yeah.
Too many guys in foul trouble already. 8 minutes left in the first half.
Yep, and that's going to be the 1, and it's going to go a little bit aggressive towards the ball, trying to get them out of there.
Kind of looks like a 1-3-1 full court trap out of the Lakers. Can't tell for sure, but it looked like a 1-3-1.
Yep.
Yeah, Brock staying deep.
Yep.
Kind of the rim protector of the team
Yep.
right there.
And there's Jacob. Giving it to Nate as Nate's going to roll through. He's going to pass it back to Brandon Hudson. Being very patient, giving it back to Brandon. And that's going to be...
What do you call? Oh, he called it offensive. On the Lakers.
Yep, so that'll be going back to the Raiders.
Carl's.
Nope.
Oh,
here.
got the call. I thought they called that one on.
Right.
Carl's on the cut.
Yeah. Out
of bounds staying here, though. With
yep, that's going to be going back to the Raiders. I think Noah was trying to keep that in, but... Moving that ball around, bringing it back. Hayden just going to miss it as Noah gets the rebound.
Noah, this guy's over and grabs it. Nice job by Noah.
Yeah. Noah's got some room, giving it to Brock, back to Brandon Hudson. Just going to be a little bit short. Noah tipped. Back to Brandon Hudson, and he's going to try and get something here, but he's trying to rebound. Back to Noah for 3. And that's going to be a little bit off. And I'll go back to the Raiders.
Howard Lake was one of those offensive boards there on that end.
Yeah.
A couple second, third chances. Nice
That's
dish.
great.
Oh.
And stolen by Nate. Nate giving it back to Noah, and they'll start theirs. Giving it back to Nate as he's trying to be a little bit aggressive, and Noah's going to try to go for 2, and he'll get it.
Nice little floater there by Noah Bush. Another basket extends the lead, 30-9. 6 minutes left here in the first half.
little bit, giving it back to Jacob, and Jacob's going to hand it over to Austin as Austin's trying to get it in, and Hayden loses his grip, and he's going to try to get it in. Second, that's going to be knocked out of his hands, but a foul. That's going to be a foul on Brock.
If you give him that many second chances, a lot of times you're going to get a foul called on you.
Yeah.
You got to get that rebound, the first one, second one for sure.
Yep. Or you're going to get too excited about getting the ball back. So Hayden will have 2 chances, I bet.
Yeah, Brock second. Want to get him out, I suppose.
Yep. Yep, there he goes. So Cody's going to take over for Brock, and it looks to be Spencer taking over for Nate.
Pretty nice when you can sub in some size.
Yeah.
For some size.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't happen too often.
Right. It's going to miss, and Noah's going to end up sprinting down the court. Giving it back to Cody, and Cody, it's going to miss.
Cody not set there. He's got to get himself set, get himself gathered before he goes up strong with it.
Looks like Spencer trying to defend off that, and that's going to be a travel. That'll be Lakers ball. And that's going to be a sub from Hayden to, looks to be Jarrett Glander again.
Coach Carr calling out a play here. Spread and kick, I like it.
Yeah, and that's golden.
Spread the offense around the floor, drive. Somebody collapses on you, you kick it out for an open shot.
Oh, and he's going to lose his grip, but he's going to be able to get it back in. And that's going to be, looks to be another foul on the Lakers. It'll be going back to the Raiders. That's going to be Brandon Hudson's first one, Houston's first one, sorry.
First foul for Houston, yeah.
He's going to go up, just a little bit off, and Cody is going to bring it back for the Lakers.
It's nice when you break it enough and you got size. Even if you can't grab it with 2 hands, you can tip it to a teammate like Howard Lake did there.
And plus, all these Lakers are also they're so fast, and they'll be able to get around and everything, and that showed it there when they scored. Good offense and defense from the Lakers just to start off this before 5 minutes out. Throwing it around, and it looks to be Jarrett.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. 35-12 with about 4:10 left. And a lot of fouls this first half. Brandon.
Carl's going in.
A little bit farther. Brandon. And he's going to step out.
Nice little drive there by Carl. Just wasn't able to finish. Put it in.
Yep.
That was a good look.
So Thomas will throw it back in, and the Raiders will have a chance to kick out 4 minutes left. Gotta start playing aggressive. And there's Brady. Brady's gonna get 2, I believe. Yep. Cody.
Cody.
The pass is stolen by Brady, and they'll be having a chance again to get a bucket as Thomas gonna slightly miss, and that's gonna go back to the Lakers.
Call coming against Norwood here. No.
And not just a foul, I think. You need to stay patient. It looks like they're still trying to play man, and it's not working. 37-14 with almost 3 minutes left.
Nice drive by Noah Bush. Probably trapping a little bit with the ball.
Yeah, a little bit. Hayden going for 3. Just going to be a little bit off the mark, but it's given back to Jarrett. But Cody's going to end up rebounding it, and he's going to take it back for the Lakers. Nate. Oh, sorry, that's Brandon Hudson.
One thing Howard Lake doesn't want to do is just come down and jack up a shot.
Yep.
They don't want to get into a speed game here. You know, the clock's your friend. You want to just hold the ball and let it run and work some offense. Don't just come down and jack one up. Let that clock run down a little bit.
Carls and Houston are going to be subbed out for Carson Woolhouse. And it looks like Bennett Paulson will take over as well, and that will go out.
Right idea, just wasn't there. Looks like Howard Lake is running some flex cuts here now.
Yep.
Nice kick.
And Noah just a little bit too much as it will go back to the Raiders. They need to end up scoring with almost 2 minutes left in this first half. End up going around, and that's going to end up knocking out. Just in between the legs of Hayden. Just wasn't able to get that ball. Cody will be subbed as Nate will end up coming back in.
Down to 2 minutes now.
Yeah. Raiders need to end up doing something. Oh, nice steal. Driving down. That's going to be a foul on the Lakers.
Just got to go straight up on that situation. Don't reach down. Don't slap down at it.
Yep. So that's going to be a foul. Nate's going to get his second. $14 fouls in this first half. 8 for the Raiders, 6 for the Lakers. But some of the Raiders are still at 3 fouls still, and they'll still have a second half. While some of the Lakers only have 1 to 2.
Got the offensive rebound.
Nice. Back.
Tipping it around.
Going back to Tyler. So they keep possession as Tyler's going to end up trying to throw this ball in. And it's going to be knocked over by
Jarrett.
And there's 2.
Glander puts it in there for 2.
1:30 left.
I like how they're being patient now out here.
They can't just keep
Drive and
giving
kick.
back the ball.
Taking their time.
Carl's got a
Drive.
middle one. Not enough. As the Raiders are going to try and sprint down this court to see if they can do something. Go for 3, and that'll be nowhere near as Brandon Houston.
Under a minute.
Yep, under a minute. They need to be patient, keep the ball on that side of the court.
Yeah, running the flex again. Baseline cuts.
Bennett Paulson. Back to Spencer. Brandon Houston.
Still in it. They're staying
Yep.
in.
They're taking down that clock.
25 seconds left and counting.
Oh, that was nice. As Brandon's going to end up getting it, but it's going to go to the Raiders. Stepped over that half-court line.
I wasn't. They called over and back by Howard Lake. I don't know about that call. I thought it was tipped.
I thought it was, yeah, it looked tipped. So the Raiders will have about 18 seconds to try and score as they will sub out Hayden Mulva for Jacob Schmidt.
Get about 20 seconds here to try to cut the lead.
Yep.
The deficit, excuse me, here before half.
Right. And
Open
taking
three.
a 3 is Thomas Jensen, and that's going to end up going out.
Off on Howard Lake.
Yeah.
Threw it off on Houston.
Nice job by Brady Wills just throwing that ball and touching Brandon.
Good hustle. 8 seconds left.
And they've got one chance.
Got to get a quick
They need to
one.
get it in there. And that's
Got
going
a
to
shot
go
off.
over, and the Lakers are going to end up taking the time down as it's just 1 second.
Half court.
That's
Look good from here, didn't
yeah,
it?
it looked good from here, but it just wasn't enough to make it. So going into halftime, it is 37-16. What a first half for the Lakers.
Yeah, that was a great way to open up the game. I mean, anytime you open up 10-0, 13-0, whatever it was.
It was 10-0.
Yeah, that's a great way to start a game. You can't start any better than that.
Right.
Going into half now, 37-16. So they're doing it on both ends of the floor. Offense getting some shots up, defensively holding them down.
Right. And I think the fouls on the Raiders will end up having some sort of an effect because now they have to play cautiously. Even though they're down, they still need to keep their emotions in check because if they end up losing a couple of guys, they're going to have to end up bringing some people that weren't ready to play.
Because it is a couple of their starters that are in foul trouble, and down the road that could end up hurting your team when you're missing some of your starters.
Mm-hmm. I definitely do agree. But, wow.
But like I said, that was a great way to start the game. Going into half here, 37-16. For me, this is my first live action watching the Lakers play, and they look really nice. And one thing, like I said, even before the game started, I said rebounding would be one key thing for this team. When you have a guy that is, what do we got here for Howard Lake? We got a guy that's 6'7". We got another one that's 6'3", 6'3", 5'10", 5'7". You kind of want to own those boards.
Yeah, definitely.
And they did a really nice job of getting second and third chances on the offensive end.
Yep. And keeping in mind of their positioning and everything, they were communicating. They were able to get around easier. I mean, they looked flawless in the first, but they did have some fouls. But
yep. Well, that's what winning will do to you. The Lakers have won the last 3 games. They've won 3 in a row now.
Yep.
So once you get that winning feeling, once you get that winning way, it really gets you ready and gets you focused for the games a little bit more, I think.
Right, and that momentum has been showing through. The confidence is showing. They're taking their time and being very patient at the basket, waiting for the play to develop and to really knock it down when there's a mistake on the Raiders. Yep.
Yeah. I was able to talk with Coach Carr earlier today, and I just asked him a couple of questions, and I was asking him, describe the season, and he said that starting the season at 0-5 was really rough for them. Mm-hmm. But like I said, they've won the last 3 games and get that winning feeling, get that winning taste in your mouth, and that'll turn a lot of things around. Some other things that he mentioned to me about the defense was they like to play the man-to-man. They like to come out and play man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did.
Yep.
And then if you notice later on in the first half here, they switched then to that 2-3, and he even mentioned that they like to play a little 2-3 just to switch it up a little bit, give them a different look.
Right. And that's been really working out for them. Yeah, they were man-to-man when they first had I think it was like 10-0 lead, but then when they started to get a lot of those points again, they decided maybe it was time to switch, and that was a good time to switch.
And one thing as a coach, when you do get a nice lead, you also want to work on some other things.
Right.
And it's different from practice to live game situations. You want to see what it does, what it's like in a game situation.
Right.
So that's why you're going to do it, and you're going to kind of switch it when you get a nice lead like that.
Yeah, and I definitely do agree that that was the right time to really try some stuff that there may not be really strong at, but maybe they're preparing for like a later situation.
That's right, exactly. Later down the road, they might face a team where they need to play that 2-3, so they want to get that work in now. Mm-hmm. A couple other things that Coach Carr mentioned to me is that one thing that I said that what's something that you want to get better at as a team, and one thing that he mentioned to me was consistency. He wants to be more consistent, and that could be from anything from practice to games. That could be setting a screen. That could be moving the ball. I mean, consistent, just knowing what you need to do, where you need to do, and just being able to run it.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. A little bit of. Well, I was watching a lot of positioning, a lot of movement. That's always a good thing. You keep the defense on their toes, and then it's very much easier to make a mistake while going fast rather than just a patient, slow sort of thing. So.
Yep, it was nice to see. I really like that kind of offense where you go high-low also, where you get the ball at the top of the key, and then they look to feed it down low to your big guy.
Yeah.
And they got Brock a couple times with that high-low, and that really looked nice, I thought.
Yeah, he had great form, and everyone he's got on the inside has gone in, so I think they'll be trying to do that a lot more in the second half as well.
Yep. Going into the halftime now with, what do you got there, a 21-point lead.
Yeah.
So they got time, hopefully, to be able to work on some things that they think that they're going to need in the future.
Yeah, and I think the Raiders need to just to relax. It's the first half and everything, but it matters in the second half where time is on your side, and you just need to give it your all in the second half.
Yep, that's right. One thing I always used to say as a coach is there's not going to be one shot there's not one mark out there that says 21 points if you make this shot.
Right.
You got to take every possession, and you need to get a quality shot every time that you get the ball. So they need to really be patient and get a good look.
Yes. And wow. And again, those fouls are going to come into play in the second down when there's like around 9 minutes left. That's when it's going to be very crucial that they don't end up making more mistakes and more fouls and giving the Lakers a lot more shots at the line.
Yep. Yeah, I think that will be key. Like we said, Norwood Young America is in foul trouble. They have a couple of starters actually with 3 fouls. Pretty dangerous to do, especially in the first half, picking up that third like that. I was very surprised that the coach actually left those guys in there to get that third foul, because it's very tough to only play a second half and only have 2 fouls.
Right, and on those starters too, where they mean a lot. They are your main they're your main point getters. They're your most defensive players. They need to keep that in mind.
Yep, that's right. That's true. It'll be interesting to see what they do here in the second half if those guys come out and start. Those guys with those 2 guys with 3 fouls, if they come out and start right away in the second half, or if they start on the bench and come in a little bit later.
Right.
But with the score being as much as it is, as a coach, you might as well put them out there and play them.
Yeah, play them until they can't play anymore, I guess. They're going to definitely need to. I think what they need to do is they need to take their starters and start them. Just be aggressive. Just keep an eye on where your placement is and everything. But the players need to be focused. They need to know where everybody is. Need to take those opportunities of who gets open and who is not open, and just not give the Lakers any ball time that they don't need.
Yep. Good point. Very good point.
So as they're gearing up for the second half, a lot needs to happen here for the Raiders, but the Raiders still have a chance. They just need to work on some things, and they need to plan what they're going to do for the second half. And plus, let's discuss that height difference. Like, as you said before, like we have some guys that are like Brock is 6'7". Brandon and Nate are 6'3", and Carl's is 5'7" and 5'10" is Noah. And then you've got Cody, which is 6'6", so you can trade out Cody for Brock. That's something that you actually really need when trying to do those high-lows.
Yep. Yeah, and like I said before, when you bring guys off the bench and you're not really hurting yourself height-wise, that's huge, especially in high school basketball. Small school like we are, we're in the two-way small school, and when you got guys coming off the bench that are can fill in and be just as tall, and you have that height advantage, that's really huge.
Yeah, that is definitely. And their starters, they had a perfect lineup. I honestly, the last game we actually went to, it was very close, but they ran some things, they made some mistakes, but they've corrected them this time, so that was very, very good of them, just to keep watching those tapes and just know that they're making mistakes and they do everything they can to fix them. Yep.
Learn from the mistakes they make. And that's what even in the second half, even if the game doesn't get any closer than 21, you still want to, as a coach, you want to notice and see the mistakes and things that you need to work on for the future. So this is a good learning tool, even in a 21-point game. I mean, like I said, if it doesn't get any closer, the Lakers can keep this as a learning experience for them.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. With around 45 seconds left, anything else you would like to discuss before the second half begins?
Let's go Lakers. It looks like the starters are coming out to play. Norwood's not even out of the locker room yet.
Yeah, so they must
be deep in thought of what they're going to do here in the second half.
Right. But yeah, I can't wait for the second half. It's going to be very action-packed, and I'm going to try my best to say as much as I would need to, but also letting the players speak for themselves with their own actions.
That's right. Let them show us what's going on.
Yep. because that's why they're on the court. So
Yeah, well, we got a moment here. We're doing a couple of games in the future, right?
Oh yes. So that is, we're doing 2 more games. I think one of them.
The next one will be a girls' game, I believe.
Girls basketball game. I don't remember the date of that, but I'll have to remember.
Yeah, we got one more. We got 2 more games. We're gonna do one more girls' game, and then one more boys' game. So look for that in the future from us.
And it looks like the Raiders are going to start it off, and here we go. Second half is underway.
Got an offensive foul here
Already, wow.
on Norwood Young America.
And that's the 4th foul for Jared Fay. Wow.
Ouch. That's a starter with his 4th early in the second half.
Yikes.
He's got to be smart now. He can't get another foul.
He gets another foul. He's out for the rest of that game. And and that's going
the
back.
other way. Howard Lake trying to set a high screen. They called, I don't know if the post player was moving or if, Noah Bush went too early and didn't wait for the guy to set up.
But that is going to be Nate's 3rd foul. Nate Hooger's 3rd foul. And that's going to be another one on the Lakers, and that'll be going back to the Raiders. And that's going to be a foul on Noah.
Called Noah Bush with a body foul.
Right. There goes Brady back. And that's going to be 2 for the Raiders. Looking a little bit more smoother than the first, but they still got a long ways to go.
Yeah, a lot of game left.
Noah bring it back to Houston. Boyer back to Carls. Going back to Brock. As he'll try to shoot it in. Just a little bit less. And it'll be back to the Raiders.
Player got lost a little bit.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 for the Raiders as the lead is now cut to 17.
Got to stay awake out there, boys. That lead, game's not over with that lead.
Right.
Norwood's playing a man-to-man defense here.
Looked like Brandon could have gone for 3 there, but it's going to play conservative because of that lead. Brock's going to try to go back in. Rebounds his own after the block, and that's going to be 2 for Brock.
Nice second chance there by the Lakers. Good work by Brock, getting a second look on his own miss.
Right. And looks back. Looked to be that zone, and he's going in and rebounded. And there's Lakers. Brandon Houston going to get the rebound on that one. And they're going to take it back down.
They still left Fahey, number 23, with 4 fouls. They're leaving him in the game.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of surprised with that call. You might want to need him, like maybe when there's 5 minutes left, but with that, I kind of see why they're doing it. And Nate.
Oh, nice body work by Hoyer.
And second shot, gonna miss, and it's gonna go back to the Raiders.
Did a nice job of sealing this guy. Just going to finish.
Yep. And that's going to be. That's going to be a foul on the Lakers, as it'll be, looks to be 2 for Dominic Sudheimer.
Oh, I don't know about that. Brock was just pretty much standing there straight up.
I know.
Kid came into him. I don't know about that call, but.
That's going to be another shot for Dominic, as Carson will take over for Nate. That's going to be the second one.
Norwood trying to press a little bit.
Right. Brandon, ball's flowing around the court.
Are they going to stay? Yep, now Norwood's going to stay in his zone now.
Yep. Houston back to Carson. And you got 2 defenders on Brandon as Noah gets around. And there's Brandon Carls. Back to Carson Woolhouse, going through it. gets it bumped. Brock, and that's going to be another foul.
Is he done? Was that on Fahey? Let's see.
I think that was on Faye.
Let's see.
No,
Nope, that was
was
not.
on
But it's
Brady Will, but that's another fourth
But
foul.
it's his fourth. Oof,
So you've got Brady and you've got Jared that have 4 fouls, and they're starters.
Here they come.
Yep, and there goes Jared, and Brady will be taken over by Thomas, and it will look to be Hayden as they'll get that next one, and it'll be a 41-22. The Lakers with the lead so far. Lots of movement. Hayden going in for 2, and he's going to get it.
Nice shot, nice shot. Good look for Norwood.
Yep. Going back to Carson as Noah calling stuff out. Bring it back into Brock. Brock going to give it back to Brandon Carls. Brock going to rebound his ball, and that's going to be
called the jump ball. It's going to stay here with Howard Lake.
Yep.
Right? Oh, the refs were going to discuss it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's going to stay for Howard Lake.
Coach Carr wanted them to call a foul.
Right.
Brock was kind of hit on the arm there.
Yeah. So that's going to go back to Brandon Houston. Brandon Carls looking for something. Back to Houston. Carls and Houston. Houston go for 3, and it's going to be a little bit off.
Rattled in and
But
out
Carson Woolhouse. Oh!
That'll be a foul on Brock.
That's the last foul on Brock. Brock is now fouled out. That is Brock's 5th. And Cody's going to go in for Brock, so not much of a height change, but...
Brock's 4th.
Oh,
that was
4th.
Brock's 4th foul.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yep. So he's not done yet. One more to go here. But a lot of time left on the clock here in the second half.
Yeah. They need to definitely be careful now. Bringing it in, but it's going to get blocked. But still in. Now the Lakers have the ball. Noah rushing in as people weren't looking, and Noah's going to get the layup.
Coast to coast there for Noah, going from one end to the other. Getting the basket, getting the 2.
Yeah, that was nice.
Howard Lake in that 2-3 zone.
Yep, I see it again. Keeping with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Not really trapping on him, just kind of playing a soft, regular 2-3.
That's back to Carson.
Carson on the floor after it.
And it's going to be going back for the Raiders.
Called Howard Lake for over and back.
Yep. And Austin's going to be switched out. I mean, for Tyler. Tyler switched out for Austin. Sorry, my bad.
They brought Fahey back in. One of the starters with 4 fouls.
Yeah. Jared's back in, and he needs to be careful. That's going to be 2 for them, though.
Timeout coming.
That's going to be a timeout.
Howard Lake took a timeout. I don't think Carr was too happy after that easy basket being made.
Yeah, that was not as strong of a defense as in the first half. I have to agree with that. Right. All right, so as the timeout is running down, it is 43. The Lakers 43 as the Raiders have 26. With 12:34 left, there's still a lot of game. Let's hope they can get something going.
Norwood's still pressing here.
Yeah, they're pressing pretty good.
Brandon
loses it. He needs it to get it off. He's going to get it off to Noah. He's He's going to sprint down the court, giving it to Nate. Nate's going in, and that's going to be 2. Oh, sorry, that was Brandon Houston, sorry. Keeping the ball moving. They're still playing zone, but it's pretty soft. That's another 2 for Dominic Sudheim. Now the Raiders offense is clicking. Woolhouse for 3, and it's going to be a little bit off the mark, and now we'll be going back to the Raiders.
Yeah, I don't like that shot coming down way too fast.
Yeah.
If this game was a closer game, you'd be upset as a coach with
Right.
that quick shot.
Yeah.
You want to work it around and give an open, good shot, quality shot.
Yep.
After spending a little time.
And that's going to be a foul on the Lakers.
Yeah, it looks like they might call it on Cody. Again, I thought he was pretty straight up. Yeah, that's who they got it on.
Yeah, they got Cody. But that's only his first, so they still got him.
That is his first, yep.
And that'll be a miss for his first, but he'll have a second. Coming out as Bennett Paulson will take over.
Fahey shooting his second shot here.
Yep. And that'll get in. So that'll be 1 point.
And sub him out on defense.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yep. Raiders ended up cutting the Lakers lead to 16. When at the half it was 21. So they're getting there. They just need to keep doing a lot. But Noah's going to get a perfect. No, it's going to miss. Carson bringing it back out to Bennett, and it's tipped, but it will go back to Noah. Going in,
Yep.
and that's going to be.
Carls will go to the line shooting 2 here.
Yep. That's going to be on Hayden, his first. Wow.
I like that possession because it was taking a little time off the clock, and
Right.
they got a good quality
Yeah.
quality look as Carls knocks down the first one.
Yeah, that was very, very beautiful in how they did everything. Now going for his second. He made the first. And it looks like that will be a little bit off, and it'll go back to the Raiders. Leads back to 15. Oh, sorry, 17, my bad. Dominic tried to go for it, but the Lakers wind up rebounding it, but it will be stolen by Brady. Brady's back in the game. Hayden trying to go for
nice
2,
look.
but that's going to be bounced back into Paulson.
Nice look, just couldn't finish there.
Back to Carson. Could be a little bit off. Cody trying to use his height, but it's going to go back to Noah. Noah shooting for 3. Going to be a little bit off again as Hayden on the Raiders will get the rebound. Oh, and it's over. Roll.
Trying to push it too fast.
Yep. Tyler not able to get to that ball with just almost 10 minutes left. This game is heating up, that's for sure. And Brandon will not be able to hold on to that ball, and it will be out of bounds.
Try to get him on a back cut, but
Yeah.
unable to connect on the pass there.
Right. But you gotta forget about that. You gotta play defense now. That's gonna go in and 1.
And 1. Fahey driving down the lane, gets it, and 1.
And that's gonna be a foul on.
You got Cody.
That's Cody again.
Cody for his second.
Fahey at the line for the Raiders.
And Brandon Houston is going to take over for Carson Wilhouse, as they must be preparing for their next offense. Next offensive show. That's going to be one.
3-point play for Fahey.
Right. And Thomas Jensen is going to sub in.
Now they got it down to a 14-point lead for Howard Lake.
Yeah.
Got to work something around and get a good look here now in this possession.
They need to get something going because I don't think they've scored. That's another 2. Leads back to 16. But going back in, and that's going to be another foul. I think they might have gotten Cody again. Yeah, they got Cody again for a third. That's his third in less than 3 minutes.
3 quick ones, huh?
Less than 3 minutes, and he's already got his third foul. So it looks like Jared is going to have another chance at 2.
Trying to cut it even closer.
Yeah. That's a swoosh. That's perfect 1. Now Nate Hoyer is going to take over for Cody. Good call by head coach Carr. Just take a little bit of a break. Like I said, that was 3 fouls very quickly. And a perfect second.
Got it to a 14-point lead now.
Yeah.
Howard Lake needs to settle down and set up their offense and not run down and just jack shots up.
Right.
They need to run some clock, get quality good looks, not looks in a hurry.
Right. And like I said before the game even began, they have a good job of getting the lead in the beginning. It's the second half when they try to keep the lead is a little bit of an issue. But they've been able to, if they can rally back at that, I think they'll be able to get it done here today. What a nice pass by Noah to keep it in. That was really good.
Coach Carr asking the team to settle down a little bit. Run some clock, be patient, get a good look.
And that's going to be...
Oh, we got an injury.
Injury
on Noah. Down.
It looks like a little bit of a push, but
I'm not sure what the trainer's looking at.
I don't know.
Here. Something with the leg.
Yeah.
I'm guessing ankle or something.
Maybe
but I didn't really get a good look at it.
Yeah. I saw him go down, but I didn't see the push at all. If he's able to walk on it, he'll be fine. Yep. He's able to get up.
Walking it off.
Yep. And he'll be checked by the trainer. Ouch. That's huge.
It looks like his ankle that he has a wrap on too.
Yeah. Could have possibly injured it before, but we got to get back into the game as the Lakers need to rebound from this injury.
16-point game here.
Yep. You may have lost one person, but you got to keep playing.
I like the patience. There's no need to rush.
Right. Going in for 1, and that's going to get blocked. But it's going to go back to the Lakers. And
must call a foul on the Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh. Coach Carr looked like he got a warning.
Oh. Oh. I don't even know what Carl's did.
He didn't like the call on the Lakers that are getting called for that foul.
Right.
He was letting the ref know, and the ref telling him, all right, Coach, we heard you. Time to settle down.
Yep.
Norwood
going back in, but it's going to be taken by Brandon. Oh, and that's going to be a trip. That's going to be a trip on, I think that was Dominic. Yep, that's going to be a third foul for Dominic. Brandon almost tripped up a little bit. Still trying to go in, but that's going to be foul on the Raiders. That's going to be Austin's first foul. With 8 minutes left, the Raiders need to they're doing what they need to do, but the Lakers need to keep their spirits up. Because the Raiders are not going to quit. Couple of spins. Bringing it back to the outside as Thomas tried to get one. And it
called the travel.
Yeah. That's going to be Glanders. I believe that's going to be a traveling on Glander. Carson going in, passing outside. Good job trying to keep them a little bit off balance. Brandon.
I just think the Lakers are rushing a little too much when they really don't need to.
They don't need to. They have a 16-point lead, but it looks like Thomas will get his first foul. Brandon will be subbed for
Carlos.
Yeah.
Patience, not patience.
Yep.
Take one shot.
Yep.
After not running too much time off the clock.
Right. And that's going to be just a little off.
Stays with Norwood.
Yeah. Playing a little bit sloppy this second half. Lakers need to keep this don't keep this going, but go back to what they did in the first half and try their best to keep this lead. Because now it's a 14-point lead.
Another basket by Fahey makes it even closer.
I know.
Norwood inching back here.
We got Houston bringing it down, and just be patient. Wait for something to pop up. That's going to be a foul. Which would be a trip. That's going to be 2 for Bennett Paulson, as that's going to be a foul on Tyler.
Smith.
It's going to be Tyler.
Only his second.
Oh, I just noticed Austin and Tyler will look to be having the same last name, so. That's going to be 1 for Bennett. Bennett's going to have a second one, but subs are coming out as Austin will take over for Thomas. Need to get some of their some of their subs back in. Bennett got 2. Lead has now a 17-point lead.
Double screen high for Norwood.
And that's going to be a little bit off, and that's going to go out.
Staying with Norwood. Norwood's ball.
Yep. They're going to sub in Brock for Nate. Looks like Noah's sitting back on the bench with his shoes back on. Looks like his injury wasn't too bad. We'll see if he gets back into this game.
Just looks like he got a tape job and might be able to come back in. We'll see.
Right. We'll see if Coach Carr wants to bring him back in, but that's a 3. And that's going to be a little bit off as Bennett Paulson going to bring it down the court. Back to Wilhouse, and that's going to be a 3, and that's going to be a little bit too much. Brock back in the middle, and that's going to be
There's his 5th.
Yep. That's going to be Jared's 5th.
That's on Fahey.
Jared is now
5th.
fouled out. wow. So now they've lost one of their starters with 6 minutes left. So,
Yeah, he's got to come out.
yep,
That's his 5th. He's got to come out.
yep. So now Brady will end up taking this spot, but again, he has 4 fouls as well.
Slim pickings when you get down there.
Yeah.
Huh?
The Lakers do have the advantage of less fouls on each player, so just need to keep that in mind, and that's going to go in. Austin.
Got to move your feet. Got to move your feet on defense. Got to cut them off. Don't let them drive the lane all the way down.
Right.
Get that easy basket.
Carson going to sidestep, bring it back. And Carson's going to end up losing the ball, and there goes Austin. Tyler, sorry. He's going to have to bring it back out as Brady. Good ball. Tyler goes for 2.
That was a very nice basket.
Lead is now cut to 12.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 12-point game.
I think it was 21 at the half.
Yeah, 21 at the half. Now a 12-point game. Norwood really came up the second half and really inched and fought and crawled their way back into this game.
Raiders end up taking this timeout, but they will have 3 left, and the Lakers will have 4 coming into the last 4 minutes of play. This is definitely closer than I thought it would have been.
Yep, it kind of looked like the Lakers got comfortable with their 21-point lead.
Yep, and well, I just have to see what happens in this next 5 minutes. It's anybody's game at this point. But I do believe the Lakers need to calm down. They have a lead. They just need to set up the shots and don't rush it.
Yep. Norwood coming out pressing too.
Getting it down the line. Noah's back in. So good to see him out. Noah calling some stuff out. Bennett.
Be patient, Howard.
Yep, you got a lot of time. You can waste it. Brock gonna go back in, and that's gonna be another 2 for Brock.
That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for right there. You're trying to be patient, run some clock, and get a nice open look down low. Exactly like they did right there.
Right. Again, that high-low, and that's gonna be out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know. Staying with Norwood's. Norwood's ball.
Yep, Norwood's ball still. They're going back to that zone. But they need to be a little bit aggressive on that zone, and they just let second rebound, and that's going to go back to Brock. Noah's going back in, but he needs to be patient.
Patient, relax, handle the ball with some pressure.
And that's going to be a back step.
Foul called on Norwood coming up here.
Oh. That's going to be, looks to be 1 for Bennett.
That's his 5th.
And wow, Brady is out too. That's 2 starters gone for the Raiders.
Puts us at the line too, shooting 1-on-1.
Yep. So now Thomas is going to go in for Brady. They're losing some of their starters, and it's going to start to affect them soon. But that's going to be Bennett, and he's going to get his second shot. And there's a second.
Both good by Houston.
Raiders need to do something. The lead's now 16.
Just under 4 minutes to go. Got to make your push. You got to make it now.
Yep, you gotta have the leaders make mistakes. That's a foul on
Houston.
No, yeah, that's gonna be a foul on Houston. That's gonna be, I believe that's gonna be his second. That's a good one for Glander.
But one thing, it does stop the clock, and it gives them a chance to score.
Yep.
You want to keep that clock running. You want to keep that clock running any way you can. No fouls.
Yep. You just can't. They just need to relax and not be so aggressive. Yes, they want to get the ball down and they want to increase their lead so that they don't have a chance to come back, but they need to be careful. As the ball's on the ground, Brandon Houston running down the court going against Thomas, and that's going to be
And one.
1 and 2 and 1.
Made the basket, gets a free throw.
Right.
Nice job.
That's going to be on Thomas Jensen. That's going to be, I think, his second. But Houston will end up getting that one, making it a 59-42 lead. 17 points with 3:30 left on the clock. It's getting down. 1 for 3, and it's a little bit off the mark. Bennett Paulson.
Ooh, travel.
That's going to go back to the Raiders. Raiders going to have a chance to get those points back.
17-point lead for Howard Lake here.
Yep. Every second counts now as they go for 3, and that's going to go in.
Sudheimer hit the 3.
Yeah.
Cuts it down
That was
now
a
to
nice
14.
That was a nice shot, too, and Brandon's going to miss that pass, and that's going to go out of bounds. They need to stop rushing it.
Yep, and there Howard Lake comes down, rushes. They hit a 3, and then we come rushing down, hardly take any time off the clock.
Right, and then
turn
it's
it
back
over.
to them.
Give it back to them. Patience, boys.
Yeah. They're being aggressive, and I don't think they really need to be. They have the lead. I mean, just play that passive-aggressive zone that they know how to do, and give it to where they need to be. Oh. Timeout by the Lakers.
Yep, kind of got the ball stuck in the corner there.
Yeah.
So Coach Carr took a timeout, so they didn't turn it over.
Yeah, well, good time to call a timeout as well. Yeah, there's nowhere you can go when you're stuck in the corner with about 2 guys on you. You can't really get it out of there. And you kind of saw him tiptoeing on that sideline. He was pretty close. We'll just have to see what this timeout's going to bring for both these teams. If it is a 14-point lead, each team has a chance, but Lakers still have the lead. Raiders need to do something in this next couple minutes.
Patience being key, I think, for the Lakers. They got to be able to handle the press. Not try to dribble through a double team. Maybe beat it with a pass.
Right.
And then get it down court. And then once you get it on your end, settle down, relax, and run some clock.
Yeah.
Don't be in such a hurry to jack up shots. When you got the lead, let that clock run.
Right. And with their lead, they should be worried about points, because if they end up scoring, if they don't end up shooting and they don't end up scoring, that's going to be a problem. If the Raiders end up shooting and they end up scoring on most of their shots. But these next 2 minutes and 42 seconds, they're going to count, and the Raiders need to keep an eye on that clock.
Yeah, and think of it this way: is Norwood is basically in the crunch time, and they're playing without 2 starters.
Yeah, that's
2 of their guys fouled out too.
Yeah,
so.
that's pretty rough. Brandon's going to take it out. Looked like Brock was open in the middle, but they're going to play patient.
Be patient. Norwood's going to have to come out and foul you or really pressure you, which will open up the lanes.
Yep.
Howard Lake's doing a nice job being patient, open up the lanes, and he's not driving all the way in.
Yeah.
Good job by Carlos there to be patient enough to pull it back out. There we go, eating up the clock. I like this kind of offense here.
And I noticed Brock staying on the inside of the paint. It's a good spot for him playing that high-low. If they find that lane, they find Brock, he'll get that shot almost every time.
Very nice patience here by Howard Lake. Like you said, they're spreading it out. They got 4 guys around the perimeter, and then Brock kind of roams around in the lane. It's kind of a 4-1.
Yep.
Nice, beautiful patience by Howard Lake.
And like I was saying, he's going to end up turning around.
Now he's dead there in the corner, though. Pick up his dribble. Be patient, be patient.
Yep. And
There's
that's
a foul.
going to be a foul on 34. That's going to be a foul on Dominic. That's his third.
And look at all the time that Howard Lake, Waverly
Oh,
Winstead
that's going to be
ate
his
up there on the
fourth.
clock.
So now he's in foul territory as
But
well.
at this point of the game, under 2 minutes, you're not really too worried. You got to
Right.
fight and claw, get your way
Yep.
back into the game. But I really enjoyed how Howard Lake played that last possession.
Yeah,
Ate up
definitely.
a lot of clock.
Yeah. I think that was at least a 45 seconds taken
Yeah.
off. That
Yep.
was, and
And
that's crucial 45 seconds. So they're bringing in Tyler and they're bringing in Jarrett to see if they can get some points on this board and see if they have a chance to come back. Nope.
Oh,
Stepped over the line. That's not going to count.
lane violation.
Yep. But it's a 15-point lead with 140 seconds, 140 left. This game is gonna close. But the Raiders look like they've been doing a lot better than the first.
130 and counting left here in the game.
Yeah. They're gonna go for,
Three-pointer jacked
yep.
up.
But Nate's gonna end up rebounding that ball and they're gonna be under pressure. Brandon open on the side and he's gonna end up trying to go. Nate, they need to end up not rushing in. They need to break that clock down.
There we go.
That's going to be another foul on Thomas, as that's going to be 2 shots for Brandon. That's his third.
Nice and patient, work it around, make the other team follow you, put you at the free throw line, the
Yep.
charity stripe.
3 points. And there's one. And that's going to be 17 points if he makes this next one. So almost back to where they started when it was 14 minutes in. 14 minutes left in the game, but now it's 111 and that lead is coming back. 17 game with the Lakers has 62 points against the Raiders, which is at 45. Going up against 3, and that's going to go in. That's going to be a timeout on the Raiders. 62-47.
Under a minute left.
Wow.
Just got to be able to Howard Lake, like I said, like I said earlier, Howard Lake just got to handle that press. Get it over the court, be patient, pass it around, make them follow you, make your free throws, and you'll be all right.
Right. Because they can foul all that they want, but if you're not going to make those free throws, then they got their benefit out of that foul. So, but at a point like this, the fouls are going to start coming out, and the Lakers just need to continue getting those baskets.
Yep.
Nothing really else to say other than that.
Patience and make your free throws.
Yep.
Handle the pressure, be patient, make your free throws. Don't either run down and jack up a quick shot.
So it looks like the Raiders are done in their timeout as the Lakers are finishing up in theirs. And
Lakers got 3 timeouts. Norwood America has 2 left.
Yeah. Just under a minute left of this game.
Norwood's coming out pressing a little bit, trying to force the action.
Yep. Bringing it back to Carson as Carson's double teamed. Nate, he's going to get stuck. So Carson's going to end up getting the pass, and that's going to be another foul. That's going to be on 34 again. He's going to foul out too.
Another starter.
They've only got...
They got 3 kids that fouled out. 3 kids that fouled out already.
The only starters that haven't fouled out yet is Tyler Smith and Jarrett Glander.
We get 2
Wow. And that's
2
gonna
free
be,
throws
yeah,
now
that's going to be
because
2 on them.
over the limit.
He's going to miss one, but that's okay. Cody's going to be subbed in for Brock. I like this pick going into the defense for this next possession for the Raiders. That's going to be one for Carson as it's going to go to a 16-point. Actually, it's going to be, 16-point lead with about 40 seconds left. And going for 3 and going to miss it, but it's going to go back to the Raiders as Thomas is going to toss it, going for 3 again. And
Desperation time for Norwood.
Yep, and Cody ending up with the ball, and he's going to give it to Nate, and they just need to rest out the clock. This game, I think, is at its close. Bennett back to Nate. Nate back to Bennett.
That's going to be 4 wins in a row for Howard Lake.
Yeah, that's going to be 4. That's going to be a huge momentum going into their next game.
A lot of momentum.
Brandon's going to end up running out the
Handling it
clock. And that's going to be the game. Lakers end up winning at home, 63-47. Great job by the Lakers, and wow, what a game.
Yeah, that was a nice victory. I know they came out a little sloppy there in the second half. Felt too comfortable, I think, coming out with that lead. But they did a nice job to hold on for the victory. And like I said, that's going to be 4 in a row now for them, and hopefully they can keep it going forward.
That is definitely huge. And at this point of the season, that 4-game winning streak is going to have a lot more effects than anybody can really think. I just can't wait to see what they're going to end up doing in the next couple of games, where we'll just have to see how their skill ends up growing and how they end up growing as a team.
Yeah, and don't forget to join us next time when we go live.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the next game will be a girls game. I'm not 100% sure who they're playing against, but we have one girls game and then we have a boys game also. So make sure you're joining us for that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good win for the Lakers, and I don't know what else to say about other than the Lakers were able to keep this lead. That they were able to keep the lead. They were able to keep up the pressure, and they were ended up doing really good.
Little celebration there for the Lakers, I guess.
Yep.
We're off. We're good.
All right. Awesome.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
Good job.
Thank you. I need to know the names a lot better though, because I was kind of missing my marks there.
One thing I don't know, I'll see what Rick says too, but I like using last